I've always had strong reactions to beauty in the world around me, but I never understood why. It's like coming to a beautiful space and saying that it's beautiful, but not knowing why. And I was very curious to know, because I wanted to reconstruct that same emotion while looking at an image that I do. To find out why I devoted a big part of my life on specifying precisely those triggers that make sensation of beauty for me. I found it challenging for people to understand what I do, and many times found misunderstanding and perceiving my work as photographs where it's not. It's actually imaginary places and objects lit completely artificially and created in computer that many times are so photorealistic that is completely tricking human eye.
It took me almost 6 months to really get to Jakub. I've seen many work, great work all over the world. And it was all good, but it was not really the thing that I was looking for. And one day I fall on the portfolio of Jakub, and especially the work that he did, that he took a year off to create a small book, and he wanted to explore. And this is really quite unique, and I never met anybody that goes so far to really get the thing right. I had an idea that CGI could be not only a way to show a project that is not built, but also the possibility to show a project that is already built in a different way. So I contacted Jakub and I asked him if he was interested to work on this project. But he was really surprised when he learned that the building was already ready. He said, why you need me for then? And I said, well, I need you to give life to space that we cannot photograph.
Amal was one of few people that really aligned with my taste and understood the meaning of the book so well. And he insisted on me coming to Rio and visit the space for 1 week to absorb its emotions and observe the space completely. And that dedication and willing to go to such depth is uncommon, and especially is needed for me to be able to produce the image that I want. When I first visited the building, it has been a very enriching experience for me, just because till then I have never been able to visit a space that I was representing. I could feel the space in a way that I wanted to memorize. And I wanted to memorize it because I wanted to transfer that emotion to the final images.
Challenge also was, if you see in this slide, we have another
I was very lucky that Amal went through hundreds of details with me and was willing to explain and to teach. Back then, I was almost purely visual person, but his point of view on the world was different and was functional. And learning that allowed me to translate that functionality to even better visual image. The world around us is extremely detailed and is composed of thousands of variables, from the texture, from the lighting, from the slightest curvature of the unevenness of the wall. Human beings perceives the world through emotions, and taking all of that and making an emotional image means digitally getting all of these variables 100% correct. And if you just get one of these variables wrong, that means breaking that experience of the image. Through close examination of the world around us, you begin to realize that every single material possesses vastly different properties. In order to capture most accurate and detailed textures that represent material correctly, it's needed to go into incredible depths that involves and many times requires inventing new techniques of capturing them. I've learned over time that there are no shortcuts to be taken, and there's a huge amount of time that needs to be invested to each step of the process to be able to reach the best results.
Hey Jacob, how you doing? Well, I had an idea. We can set up an exhibition for you to really show all the work you did, because I think that this is really an incredible work and it deserves to be communicated. Well, think about it and let me know what you think. I said to Jacob it would be great for him to host an exhibition of his work and to talk about it, to really start to engage in this conversation. Because I think that one of the biggest problems is that most people don't know what is CGI.
Put it just a little bit higher. Yeah, but move much more to your left, much more. Yeah, this is great.
They absolutely don't understand how an image is conceived. The amount of work that Jakub dedicates to an image, to prepare the texture, to get everything right, and during the process is unbelievable. And the complexity, not only technically but also creatively, that I think that if people knew that, they will really give it a lot of value.
I believe CGI is not only a technical tool. Just as photography can be used to fulfill commercial needs, on the other side, it can be used to put a piece of yourself into work, into the artwork. The same is true for CGI, and I really believe that it's a true medium for artistic expression.
I really believe that Jakub is capable to lead the way, to show really what CGI can bring, not only for commercial aspect, but as an art form also. Because I believe personally that CGI will be in museums maybe in a couple of years.